Special counsel Robert Mueller now accusing former Trump campaign manager Paul Manafort of lying to investigators since his plea deal, a violation of that agreement.
Let's talk to Fox News senior judicial analyst Judge Andrew Napolitano.
Good morning.
Okay, so if you agree you're not going to do another trial, I'll tell you, I'll cooperate. He didn't tell the truth, and now he's in trouble.
Well, that's what the government says. This is a very, very complicated plea agreement. I've never seen one like it in my life. We discussed it here back in September. It's 175 pages. Most plea agreements are 3 to 5 pages. Why? Because they very shrewdly had him plead guilty not only to the federal crimes for which he was indicted, but for state crimes in New Jersey, New York, and California.
No pardon.
No pardon power to the president, for which he had not been indicted. So if everything falls apart, the attorneys general of those 3 states could indict him. So when he pleaded guilty, the government said, if you cooperate with us, tell us truthfully what you know about the rest of our investigation, translate the president, and we like what you tell us, we'll ask the judge to go easy on you. Yesterday, when they're required to report to the judge, you're ready for sentencing, they said, he lied to us, we're not going to ask him to go easy, not going to ask you to go easy on him,
Wow.
want you to sentence him to the max right away. P.S. We're probably going to indict him for lying to the FBI. It's the same crime that Papadopoulos went to jail for.
How rare is it to cut a plea deal and go out publicly to say, I'm lying during my plea deal, I'm not living up to it? Why is it public? They easily could have said, no, there's going to be a delay in sentencing.
Well, that's 2 questions. How frequent is it that a person would lie in this context? Very infrequent. He is really at their mercy.
His attorney says he didn't lie.
Well, that's the issue now. Is there going to be a trial over what he lied about? And if so, what are we going to learn in that trial? Here's what he told us. Here's what we have to contradict him. Right. Here's why what we have to contradict him is the truth. Here's why what he said is a lie. That could take days, and we know it's probably about the president.
Right. Well, that's the key, right? Because we don't know the content of lies. I think most of the country is wondering, does it involve the president? What's your prediction here?
My prediction is that he'll be sentenced to the max, and while he's in jail, indicted for lying to the FBI and plead guilty to that. I doubt he'll see the light of day until he's very, very old.
Could any of the information the president provided with his written answers have been involved in this?
It could. I understand that there's speculation in other networks. I can't speculate because I haven't seen the questions or the answers that the president
And Mueller's team isn't leaking.
Yeah.
I don't think they are, to be honest with you. I know there's a lot of criticism of them, but I haven't seen any lies, any leaking, or any exaggeration. They're going by the book.
Other waves, Jerome Corsi says, I reject your overture of a plea deal. And Roger Stone feels like the noose is tightening around him.
Jerome Corsi claims that they want him to lie in his guilty plea. Now, a guilty plea is under oath. If you lie in the guilty plea, you've committed another crime in what you said to the judge. I don't know where that's going to go. We only have Corsi's word for it. We don't know what the government wants of him. But if what he says is true, they're probably going to indict him soon.
All right, Judge, thank you very
Thanks,
much
Judge.
for dropping by.
At one point, we
coming.
predicted this would end in 2019. I'm not so sure it will end in 2019.
Really?
There's so many of these things going on, and they can only try one case at a time.
All right, Judge.
Wow.
All the best,
Thank you.
guys.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, Judge.